move, tryna steal swag. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got a big bag, I got them big mad. Gotta take them boys to school cause they skip class. They be tryna move, tryna steal swag.
Man, what's going on, fellas?
What's good? What's good?
Oh, nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. Man, how was y'all week before we get cracking, man?
Well, man, shoot. Y'all know me. I'm live right now in this Puerto Rico. Hey, Boricua. You know what I'm saying? Hey. No,
Man,
but
this is the bachelor edition of Coaching at Willis, man. He got until this Saturday.
hey, well, I get married on Saturday. But nah, man, I enjoyed out here, man, just watching kids play this weekend. Been out here since like Friday, watching high school kids, 15, 16, 17. The weird thing is, man, they're basically still in COVID like we was a year ago, where their season is still pushed back till January. Right now, they're playing like how we did an extended AAU season kind of, but the way they do it out here, they have a thing that's called Little Lads. And it's kind of like when we grew up, D. King, back in the day, and Rob, when we had the Sprite League, and we used to go to Fundy and play, you know, the city championships and stuff like that. But it's basically like different neighborhoods have different community centers types, and the kids play. They have like, but it's funny because it's like a club where they got 8U all the way up to 17U, and it's not AAU, it's a league like club, and they play games, different leagues, and then they have a big playoffs at the end. So they actually got some really good kids out here. So,
That's what's up, man.
I had a good week. I went to the North Shore and Summer Creek football game. I was tweeting at that game. North Shore won big. Caleb Bailey, kid I was telling y'all about last week, he got in like the first 4 rushing attempts. He had like 107 yards and a touchdown. He actually got player of the game. North Shore play C.E. King next week. I thought that was going to be for the district championship, but C.E. King got blew out by Tuscaloosa last night.
Yeah, so they smacked them boys.
Yeah, they smacked them with their backup quarterback. So if North Shore win the next 2 games, they'll win the district championship again. They play C.E. King at C.E. King, then they play Tuscaloosa at home. But it was a good weekend though. Heard a lot about the Dawson shootout, about the Vipe shootout. Ole Miss won yesterday against Tennessee, and the Chargers got smacked. They left their team in LA. We left our team in LA today. We got drove by damn near 30, but it was a good week though. Good week. Oh, well, before I forget, shout out Logan Watts too, man. He had a season-ending injury before his senior season started. I just wanted to say, man, I hope he get fully recovered and back to the player that we all saw and was on the radar, man, because that kid was balling, but yeah, his senior season gonna be cut short, man. But shout out to him. I was hurt when I heard that news. Go ahead, D King. My bad. I'm sorry. D King, you gotta unmute, baby.
Yeah, you're on mute.
Oh, dang, I pulled a Rob. Oh, old dudes did that. I pulled a Rob. Nothing, man. That Ole Miss stuff really just blew me right now. But sorry, I'm happy for you. UT let me down again 2 weeks in a row. Very disappointing. G-Day heard my frustrations yesterday at the gym. But, at this point, just have to deal with it. This got to be how kids feel when they have like a parent that's a loser. They be like, yeah, I'm going to pick you up from school today at 5 o'clock. And they be waiting until like 7:30. They got to call grandma and stuff. It's just such a letdown every week.
That's tough.
But it's all.
Hey, bro, D King, dog, stop, bro.
That's tough.
You can't get on here today doing that, dog.
I'm just yo. We're doing 6A today. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited. I seen. Was that the 6A school we watched yesterday? What else? Some 6A schools yesterday we watched in that game. You know what game I'm talking about? The barbecue team.
Yeah.
They 6A.
Yeah, they were 6A.
I can't wait for today. I'm looking forward to it.
Mr. Dude's already starting.
Hey, I'm not at the kitchen today. I'm not at the kitchen. What was the spot my man said I was in yesterday?
Wise Cafeteria.
Yeah,
but you have every appearance on every episode that you have appeared on, you have began talking with the mute button on. So you got a streak of like 3 weeks in a row of talking with your mute button. I went back and watched it.
That's my signature.
That's your signature.
That's my signature.
So every show start out with the
I think this is my last one this week, man. So I gotta keep the streak going.
But say you was at Wise Cafeteria. Hey man, the people love me, man. They love me. And I love the people, man. And I love you too, D King. Hey, and we got some seats on the Rebel bandwagon, man. If you want to jump on, we play LSU this week, man. We're gonna be in the top 10 in the country this week.
Listen, Rob. Rob, we got stuff to talk about right now.
Come on.
I'm not gonna get on you being a fan of a school whose mascot is a rebel. It just doesn't sit well with me and Dr. Umar right now.
It's a black bear. It's not a rebel anymore. It's a black bear. But go ahead, G.
A black bear. My brother.
Hey man, look.
Brother.
Hold on. They called Ole Miss Black Bears now?
No, it's the Ole Miss Rebels, but they didn't change the name. They changed the mascot. But in 1964, Ole Miss was integrated by the first African-American student, James Meredith. Shout out to James Meredith. So we have black kids that go to that school, just like UT does and all the other accredited universities across the country. And we are in the top 10 in the country now. And we have the Heisman Trophy favorite quarterbacking our team. And we play LSU. We play LSU at 2:30 on Saturday. If anybody want to tune in. But back to the show. I'm ready for 6A, baby. I got a lot of thoughts. A lot of bullets.
It was a good week. St. D King got it at the Vipe shootout. But before that, I went to Side Park Bridgeland homecoming football game. Connor Wigman, he pulled his hamstring, so he really wasn't supposed to be playing. He tried to play 2 series, but you could tell the way that he was moving on the field didn't look like how he looked in like videos and clips that I've seen before. Anyway, he's planning on graduating in December and enrolling early at A&M, and he's going to play baseball and football on a scholarship at Texas A&M. And so he should just rest up. I get it. You're a senior. You want to try to have a chance to win a state championship, but you also don't want to ruin your chances on playing college ball, baseball, or football. You want that experience. Go ahead, DK.
Man, I got a question, man. Maybe
why you raise your hand?
Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to interrupt you today. I've been working on that with my son in class. He be talking. So why do so many kids go to A&M to play football and play behind so many guys, not win games? Like go 500, be in the middle tier to bottom tier of the SEC, and just sit behind guys. Like A&M has a top 10 recruiting class every year. Why would that kid enroll early at A&M? Like they don't have a freshman quarterback who is out because he tore ACL. And they have a guy who's playing right now who I believe is like a junior or something.
Sophomore.
Yeah, so it's like what them parties ain't that dope.
But he play baseball. He going on baseball and football.
But he's not enrolling early to play baseball, is he? He can't play baseball this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what
I don't know. I don't know.
I believe the best athlete in the football playing athlete in the city is going to A&M. I deeply believe that. And it's going to be in line with 2 other of the top receivers, athletes that are from the city of Houston that have went to A&M and don't really play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are they selling these kids, and what is? I've never been to.
Well, you ain't been to Kyle Field before, so
I haven't. You're right. I haven't.
That's a magical place.
No, you're right.
It's a magical place. And Jimbo
seems like it might be like the Carter.
Here you go. The bonfires and the bunnies.
Hey, Kyle Field.
I don't like cold
SEC, TV, Jimbo, like, hey man.
Yo,
but Texas is going to the SEC, Rob.
Hey man, Texas. I don't want to say nothing bad about no. What you say, Ed?
Texas going to the SEC?
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, Texas and Oklahoma.
Hey, I heard about it, but I just thought it was foolishness because they gonna get smacked in basketball and in football.
Basketball. The SEC is a basketball. Is a powerhouse basketball conference like that?
Well, I know at least 3 or 4 teams that's gonna be better than them.
I mean, that's the case in the Big 12.
So just stay in the Big 12.
Hey, why not go get that bread?
More money in the SEC.
Hey, that's cool.
You gotta get that bread, and you probably gonna be better than the 3rd, 4th, 5th best teams in the SEC.
I hope they go to the East. I hope they don't come to the West. They come to the West, they in trouble.
They gotta be in the West.
They come to the West, they in trouble.
They in the western part.
They in trouble.
How? In trouble?
In football, they not in trouble. You
this
know,
is a basketball show,
hold on, Rob. So which 2 teams? Which 2 teams in the West?
School.
Which 2 teams in the West is the furthest east? Wouldn't that be Ole Miss and Mississippi State?
In the West,
yeah. So y'all will go east.
They ain't moving us.
Yeah, they are.
Why not? Y'all ain't that
good. We've been better than UT the last 10 years.
It's not about the record. It's about
we beat. Hold on,
G-Day.
Hold on.
It's not about the record. It's about your geographic where you at located.
Okay, I got you, G-Day. I just got to get this out before we get started. Do you not remember Mac Brown's last year? Ole Miss rolled up to Royal Stadium and blew y'all out in the last. That was like 5 years ago. We made the last year Mac Brown was there. We beat the crap out of y'all. Look it up. You got a phone in your. I said in the last 10 years. You said 10?
Bro, winning one game equates to success.
We beat the crap out of y'all, and we've been having better seasons.
I'm glad D King on this show.
What ball game did y'all play last year? What ball game did y'all play last year? What ball game did y'all play the year before that?
Oh man,
y'all beat Alabama. Y'all beat anybody equivalent to Alabama in the last 10 years?
Oh, you talking about?
I said
success.
Hold on. You're not listening to what you're thinking. See, this. I just want to get this note out for anybody who like to have sports debates with me. When having a sports debate with me, I think about logic, not with my heart. You didn't listen to what I said. I said the last 10 years, and you jumped on it and said the last 10 years. So that encompasses everything we did in the last 10 years. And UT has definitely not been better than Ole Miss in the last 10 years. All right, cool.
Last year, y'all were 5-5. All right.
Cool. What y'all was?
Success. The year after that, 4-8.
Okay.
All right. Success.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Years. Hold on. It won't let me go down too much long. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we got 4-8. The year after that, 5-7. The year after that, 6-6. The year after that, 5-7. 1 year of 10 wins. That was in 2005. The year after that, 9-4. Then we went 8-5, 7-6. Then to top off the 10 years, 2-10. What the hell? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That is god awful.
What significant wins have y'all had in the last?
Listen. The sun shines on a special place.
We got a Sugar Bowl
every now and then,
bro.
Right?
We got a Sugar Bowl championship in the last 10 years.
Yes, that was probably in 2015 when y'all went 10-3. That was the first time. We won the Sugar Bowl that year. Hey, when was the last time since?
And we beat Alabama that year too.
Bro,
and then we had a coaching 06.
06. So you were a freshman in high school. The last time before 2015, they had a double-digit wins. That was in 2003.
When we had Eli. Yeah.
He retired this year. Like, yo, what are you talking about?
10 years though. That's
y'all
7.
are the bottom feeder of the league.
Bro, we
Y'all
won
are
the
the
Sugar
y'all
Bowl
the
in
bottom tier
2015, and you
SEC.
changed coaches. We beat Alabama. Nick Saban called
Guess
up
what?
and said,
Guess what
"Hey
UT
man,
did?
Hugh Freeze cheating."
UT beat Georgia in the what bowl was that? That was
What
3
that
years
was?
ago.
The Scott
3
Tissue
years ago.
Paper Bowl. What
That
it
was 3 years ago. Georgia is a top tier SEC team, I thought, right?
They the number 1 team in the country right now, and they giving up 7.7 points a game. But anyway, are y'all better than us this year? No, not at all.
You said 10 years, and then you made this outrageous statement. When having a sports debate with me, you gotta know record. Y'all, you talk about 10 years.
You've done nothing. You've done nothing in the last 10. Our Sugar Bowl championship tops anything you've done in the last 10 years.
It does.
It ain't. You won a New Year's Day Bowl in the last 10 years. You sucked in both sports.
Robert, stop. I didn't know y'all had a basketball.
Hey man, let's get to 6A, man.
Let's
get to. Are you serious? I can't wait to
you 6A is now walking through that door.
I can't wait to, bro. We won the SEC tournament with Marshall Henderson, bro, and went to the Elite 8. Are you tripping?
Listen to this. UT
ain't been squat since Vince Young.
Last year, 7-3. The year after that, 8-5.
Football so hard.
Year after that, 10-4. Year after that, 7-6. Terrible years. All right. You can't sit here and tell me UT won the same bowl y'all won, the Sugar Bowl, in 2018.
Bro, let me tell you.
Georgia.
Okay, so you saying that, right? You play against Iowa State.
Mm-hmm.
You play against Kansas State. You play against Baylor football. Kansas, bro, every week in the SEC West, we play Alabama, Auburn, Arkansas, Texas, and bro,
Arkansas has been terrible. Don't forget y'all play Missouri. Don't forget
we don't play Missouri. They're in the East.
Don't y'all play Vanderbilt too?
They're in the East. Try again. No, we don't. They're in the East. Try again. The West is Mississippi State, Mississippi, Auburn, Alabama, Texas A&M, Arkansas. That's the best division in football every single year. Every single year we play against the best. You got Kansas State, Baylor. Who else? Oklahoma State that just now got some defense.
Baylor has been to a New Year's Eve bowl recently. Just so you know.
Oh my God!
Don't put me on the screen with this guy, bro.
Oh my God!
He's being absolutely.
We comparing the SEC to Big 12 football.
This is my last football comment. The SEC is the most overrated conference.
We win the national championship almost every year.
No, Alabama wins the national championship.
They in the SEC.
Yo, so you're a fan, you're a conference fan? Since when do we become friends?
My team is
conferences.
But I play in a tougher conference than you do. I got to recruit against Alabama every year. I got to recruit against Auburn every year.
That conference has 3 top teams.
Oh my
3
God.
top teams. Florida had a good run in the 90s and in the early 2000s, right? LSU, Alabama.
LSU sucked
Georgia.
this year.
LSU has always been good at football, though, bro. Like, what are you talking about? They've always been good.
Sucked the last 2 years. They sucked.
They won a national championship 2 years ago.
They won that championship 3 years ago.
2 years ago.
They won in 19. Joe Burrow been in the NFL 2 years.
This is Joe Burrow's second year.
They won in 19. That was the 19.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this after the show. Let's talk about this because you got 2019 was 2 years ago. Bro.
That's even furthering my point. We playing a way harder conference, man. I ain't about to. You'll see when UT. I'm glad you are coming out as a pronounced UT fan. So now every time you get smacked, how we overrated? We got a team or 2 teams in the national championship playoffs every single year.
It's the same 2 teams.
Overrated? You just said LSU won. Alabama won. Georgia been in it. That's 3 teams right there. Auburn won a national championship.
That's
4 teams.
Ding, 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 ding. Fight's over. Fight's over. Let's get ready.
I give a white flag because he don't get it. White flag. You got it. White flag.
No.
Let's get to these districts, man. Let's go. Let's get to these districts, man. Because
all right, man.
I would hate for a player that plays in 16-6A to freaking claim a whole district. I would hate for them to do that. You know, that doesn't make any sense. You know what they call that? Lame. That is lame. Claiming a conference. That is so whack. Like that's whack.
Can I ask you one more question before we start?
No.
I just want to ask you one more question.
No.
See, you don't want to answer my question.
No.
Who's better this year? Me, my team, or your team? Can you answer that?
You know
smart
what?
guy.
All of your
teams.
Can
you answer that,
better.
smart guy?
All of your teams are better than mine, right?
He don't want to answer that.
All of your teams are better than mine.
You only claiming one team, man.
All right.
That was fun.
That was cool. That was cool. But no, Mr. Coach Dottie, no, man. I've always been a football head, but I love basketball more than football. That's all. But no, that was cool, man. That was a good little debate, man. Between UT and Ole Miss, man, and the comments was hilarious as well. But we finna get into this high school basketball. You know, Greater Houston teams from UIL 6A teams. We're going to start with Region 2, District 13, and we're going to go all the way into Region 3 and go to District 24. So District 13, Region 2, you have Conroe, you have Grand Oaks, you got Oak Ridge, you got Woodlands, you got College Park, and you got Willis. Last year, College Park went 15-0 in district play, didn't lose the game. Woodlands came in second, 11-4. Woodlands lose a couple of pieces. It's going to be interesting to see how the district shapes out this year. It's always, either College Park or Woodlands at the top. So, fellas, who y'all got? Who you got winning district? Who's your top 4 teams going to the playoffs?
Come on, Rob.
Anybody?
I got College Park winning this district.
Okay.
For sure. And then I guess I haven't seen much of the rest of the team, but going by, let me think. So I'd say
I got College Park and the Woodlands coming out 1 and 2. After that, I don't know.
So this is what I think. The Woodlands has a guy who everyone considers to be a Division I basketball player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there another guy? Is there another Division I prospect in that district? But because I think when we get to 6A, we start to get to more teams with like multiple, like D1 guys and like sometimes for the most part.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say no. I don't think there's another Division I guy at the moment because the way people say that is, do you have Division I offers?
But my question was to us basketball guys. We the offers are internet things, right? Like we can look at a dude and say,
I would say College Park to me, especially since we've seen them in the preseason jam. They are top to bottom, deep with athleticism, guard play, and size.
They play defense.
And I think the biggest thing for them is that their key player, like their best player, is a senior. He played last year, and then they got a lot of other good pieces that are seniors. They got size, athleticism at each position. I'm not gonna lie, like when I seen them play, they at least everybody's an average about 6'2", 6'3" on their team. They're very long, lengthy. They play real fast, deep. Up and down, and they play together. Like they play together. I really like the way they played in the preseason jam, and I think they have what makes a good team. They have really good guard play. where they have multiple guards who can put the ball on the floor and create their own shot. And then they have shooters and they have rebounders. So when you play high school basketball, if you got really good guards who can put the ball on the floor, create for themselves, you got shooters and you can rebound the ball plus play defense. Those are the 4 keys of a really good team. So
yeah. I have a sophomore kid I saw at Rook on Wood that I was pretty impressed with. I think his name is Martez or Marquez or something like that. And he played really well at Rook on Wood. I plan on going to check him out some in high school. I think that College Park has a better team. I think they have a complete team. Actually, I think they have a team that could make a few rounds deep in the playoff run. Only thing is, I know that they usually play one of those Dallas districts, right? Or is it that Austin district? I think it's
Dallas.
I think it's Dallas district.
Yeah.
They usually play that one with like
Duncanville is in Region 2, Waxahachie. Teams like that.
So they end up playing those guys, but I think they definitely have the chance to a team to win a few games in the playoffs for sure. But I think Woodland should be second. I mean that they should be. And then I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Conroe. Conroe, and then I want to say maybe. I think Grand Oaks. Does Grand Oaks have a kid that can? I think Grand Oaks have a player or two, right?
They got a couple pieces over there, Grand Oaks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go.
They
with
still
Grand.
fairly new too. They still fairly new.
They've only been there like 3 years. I actually have a nephew that plays football over there at Grand Oaks. But they've only been varsity a few years. I know we had played them a few years ago in the non-district game at the school. So I'm gonna go with Grand Oaks for fourth to round out that district in the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go College Park number 1. Number 2 through 4 to me is gonna be up for grabs. The Woodlands they do have Shea, but and I try not to judge teams based off of preseason, how they're gonna be in the season, but I don't know. It's kind of like what you said. The Woodlands should finish second place, but will Shea be enough to push them to that second place spot? So it's between Woodlands, Conroe, Grand Oak. They're gonna round out second, third, and fourth. To me, but those 4 teams for sure will be the playoff teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think the same.
Yeah, because Grand Oaks missed. I think they missed out last year. They did a coin toss them in Oak Ridge.
MVP for the district.
MVP is either going to be either Shea or Ty Buckman.
Yeah, I think that would be a unanimous decision all the way around.
One or the other. For me, I don't know what you got.
I got the same thing, either or, depending on who had a better team season. I think they both individually gonna get good numbers because of the systems and the style of play. But yeah, I think either or.
I think they may get co-MVP.
Okay.
I think they may get co-MVP because I think, Ty. I think he's gonna still be the leader of College Park, but the fact that they're so deep and they got other guys who can really play. I think Shea's going to carry a lot of the load. So depending on, if
he carrying all the load.
Yeah. So if he can pull out where he say his 2 losses are only against against College Park, then I think at that point it will give him that chance to like, hey, look, I'm an MVP candidate because I think with Ty Buckman, he's gonna have other help that's gonna be playing with them. So,
Larry, what's going on the 25th?
Keep saying this. D King gotta know what he's talking about. What is he talking about? I know,
but I just want him to say it, man. What? I want him to say it. What's going on the 25th of March, man?
He Yeah, I think he's just going to be excited to see me or something. I don't know.
And that's 2022, right?
Oh my god!
You
Yeah,
put
hopefully we're
2021.
going back in a time machine.
We going back to the
Marty
COVID.
McFly. What you doing, man?
He
Should be
meant 2022, man.
You so excited,
Gotcha.
you don't even know what year it is. Yeah.
But no, Mr. Ardon, Grand Oaks is out there in the Conroe area,
Off of 99.
kind of like Conroe Klein area. But yeah, North School, they've been around for I think like 3 or 4 years, 4 years, something like that. But yeah, North School, they wear green and I mean not green, blue and orange.
Blue and orange.
Yeah, the Grizzlies,
Like Bridgeland colors.
Yeah, Grizzlies, Grand Oak Grizzlies. But no, they got a couple of players, man. But yeah, no, Larry said his bad 2022, man. 2022 is going down Friday, March the 25th.
I think that's
At
his
7 p.m. at time at that.
He already got the time. I can't wait to come to your birthday party, Larry. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah, so that was our region. Oh, D King, man, who was your MVP?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, that's a
don't
fair
know.
answer.
I don't want to say anything bad about anyone.
That's a fair. That's
So
a great assessment right there. All right, we're going on to District 14. District 14, you have schools such as Aldine. You got Aldine Davis. You got Eisenhower, MacArthur, Nimitz, Spring, Decaney, and Westfield.
Oh, I love this district, man.
Man, Rob, you love the district. Who you got, Rob?
Westfield.
Who you got?
Westfield number one. This was a source of contention for me for a while because I'll say this. I don't normally say I really like kids like that publicly, but I really think Kentrell Royston is really, really, really underrated in the city. I don't think that people talk about him enough. I think he's a good basketball player, good leader. I think that this year under a new head coach, like people gonna see the maturation of his game. So I was really giving them a lot of leeway, but seeing Westfield at the Super 16 without Chris Tyler, they got a lot of pieces. Mario Davis, athletic, like wing, 3-man, undersized 3-man. They catching alley-oops, dunking on people. Of course, they got the bucket getter, as I call him, Zion Pipkin. And then Willie Williams, he like Groundhog Day. He gonna get you 20 and 13 in a high school game. Really good high school player.
Young baby Davis.
So I got Westfield, Nimitz. I like Eric Woods. Nimitz got a couple of more pieces. He's a solid point guard. I like Eric Woods, but I really like Kentrell Royston. I'm gonna go Aldine Davis third, and then what's the Eisenhower, Aldine, Spring. I like Spring.
Caney.
No. I'm sorry.
Come on,
Decaney, Coach Stevens, Decaney. But I like Spring, so I think they'll battle it out for the 4th spot. But if I had to choose, I'd put Decaney. So I think they got a better overall team, though. But definitely Westfield, Coach G building a monster over there, man.
Okay. Who you got?
I'm going with Aldine. I mean, oh no, whoa, I'm tripping. No, not Aldine. I'm sorry, Nimitz. I'm going with Nimitz.
You going with Nimitz to win the district?
I'm going with Nimitz to win the district. I really like those guards. They are tough. I think it might come down to some form of like a tie or something. I think it'll be really close between them and Westfield. Nimitz is a school that has 1,000 athletes in their building. Like, if you've paid attention to Nimitz in the past, like this was brought to my attention. I never really thought about it. Nimitz always has several 6'7" kids on their roster or taller. Like Nimitz just has a crazy amount of athletes in that school. Like if you go over there, what's that? Aldine, what street is that? Aldine, whatever.
Mill Route.
You go on Aldine Mill Route at about 3:30, you're gonna see about 7 to 8, 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" dudes leaving school. They not staying for practice. They holding their pants up by their belt, walking across the street. Like, it's just so many tall, athletic kids that live in that area that end up going to Nimitz. And I think they're gonna have a kid on that team. Maybe we some guys don't know about, but they're definitely gonna be deep. I think that new coach, I like. He's a new guy. He's a younger guy. I think he's gonna bring some energy to them dudes because in the past few years they've had some good teams that really just underachieve. I don't want to blame it on coaching, but I just think like a new guy in town bringing some energy to help them out. I'm gonna go with Westfield second in that district, and then I am going to do something crazy and put Spring third in that district. And I'm a Northside guy, Acres home to be exact. Eisenhower fourth place in the district.
Whoa.
Eisenhower fourth place in the district, man. So I'm going what I just had: Nimitz,
Westfield, Spring,
Eisenhower. Yeah, Eisenhower. Now I'm saying this because I'm not true. I mean, I don't know about Aldine Davis. They are saying they're the same type of school. They usually always have some dudes over there, some athletes. So I'm not sure. So it's no offense to them, but I'm just going with what I think. I'm always ride with the fofo babies, man, over there at Eisenhower.
All right, man. I got Westfield 1, Nimitz 2. I have Decaney 3 and Davis 4. It's going to be a competitive district. I think Decaney is going to be more so of the sleeper team. They're going to be really scrappy. Get after it. They're going to be tough, very competitive. They're going to have a lot of guys who are going to be like gnats at the barbecue, just always getting on your nerves. Just they're going to be tough, but I think that district is going to be good, man.
Mr. Dude's wilding, bro.
Hey, man, they never gonna fix them letters, man, in Orlando. We used to buy tamales in front of Orlando's on Friday night. They had a tamale truck over there, man. We used to buy tamales over
there. MVP?
I'm gonna go with Willie Williams. He got co-MVP last year, so I think he.
Hey, can you win MVP if your team doesn't win district?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
because
he's definitely.
We seen it last year.
I don't think there's too many answers for him.
Westfield will win district, then it'll be Nimitz.
Yeah. Well, last year in District 17, Gastonelli won MVP.
Yeah.
And they got second place.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. That was some controversy on that app about that.
Controversy on this show about that too. But,
Oh, I missed it.
But yeah, no, that was District 14.
I got co-MVPs though.
Okay, my bad. I'm jumping.
No. I mean, I just want to say I think Willie and I think Zion. I think Zion will get newcomer of the year, of course, but I think Zion and Willie will get co-MVPs again. Because I think
the same team.
I mean, it happened last year. Jaden Chaney and Willie got co-MVPs.
Yeah. Look.
Hey man, look. I love that this is time stamped. I love it.
No, it wasn't. No, it had nothing to do with
I get it.
It was just the
co-MVP. I had to think about it. Yeah, I had to think about what you were saying.
What's going on, Doug, man?
Doug Jones, why, man? What we got to do to get, man? We got to open up the budget to get Doug on the show,
man. Doug always be on the road, man.
I know, bro.
Doug be busy, man. But yeah, so that's D King, man. Who's your MVP?
I'm going with Willie.
Okay.
I like him. I think he played basketball the right way. I really wish all of these local Division III schools would get at him. He would definitely be an all-time leading rebound type guy at that level. I think so. I think, honestly, I think a couple JUCOs should get that dude a shot, man. I know it was a kid from Deer Park that went to Blinn, I think. He went to Blinn and
Tristan Ikpe,
yeah, he's at Sam Houston right now. You know, they're very kind of similar. I know Tristan was a little more bouncy, but very similar, like double guys around like 6'5", 6'4.5" type dudes. They just kind of play really hard. So I like that dude. I think some of those schools should definitely give him a chance. If you're a D3 coach and you're watching this right now, D King eyes are elite. All right. You should really listen to me. He will lead your school in rebounding. I promise you. All right.
His eyes are elite.
No, I trust D King's assessments, man. I do. Region 2, District 15. You got Klein. They won district last year. Ran the table. Then you got Klein Kane, Klein Collins, Klein Forest, Klein Oak. You got Tomball, and you got Tomball Memorial. Now this is the district last year that we had the most controversy from, as far as the public goes. We had a lot of people who screenshotted it, the show, everything. They made sure they tagged us. So this district, they got tough fans in this district, man. Just like Yates.
Run the school down again.
So the schools are Klein Kane, Klein Collins, Klein Forest, Tomball, and Tomball Memorial. Did I miss a Klein school?
Klein Oak.
And Klein Oak. And Klein Oak. And Klein Oak. And Klein Oak. And Klein Oak. So Rob, who you got, man? You know the Golden Eagles is watching you right now, man.
Nice.
Nah, I'm gonna take Klein Forest to win the district this year. Okay. I think they got the most
champion in you now, man.
Nah. This ain't this is what I feel. This ain't for no backing or anything, but I think they got the most. They actually didn't. I've been going around them since 15. They know what's up with me. Shout out to them.
Tell them you know me, you'll be good. Tell them you know D King. Golden Eagles, maybe.
But I got Klein Forest 1. I'm gonna take Klein 2. Coach Arnold, I don't know, man. He just got an abundance of knowledge. I love the way he coached, man.
Man, he been there since the school was built, man.
Yeah, he been there for 25 years. I got Klein 2. I'm trying to remember which one of those Tomball schools was good last year. I'm gonna take.
So last year, Tomball was 3-9, and Tomball Memorial was 1-11 in district.
Okay, so neither one of those was good.
And that was a Tomball with Jesse Fuller.
Yeah,
Fuller,
right?
with Jesse Fuller. Yes,
this is a Jesse Fuller list Tomball.
Yes. And I'm gonna take Klein Forest, Klein Oak, and
Rob. You know Klein Oak does not have Mike Pelton.
I know.
Does not have Jacob Hudson.
I know.
Does not have Trevor Jordine. All three of those kids are gone. They only still have my guy. Why my mind go blank? They still got one guard left at Klein Oak. And I don't know why I can't even think his name. That sucks. But
yeah, I'm gonna take Klein Oak though.
A lot of those schools have lost. A lot of those schools players left.
Yeah,
a lot.
Why?
What?
Why did so many kids leave that school?
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, Mr. Ardon, you missed it. We did that too. We did 4A 2 weeks ago. You wasn't on here, but we did it. Wasn't that many people on here, but we did it. We did 4A 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Klein Forest to win the district for sure. Though I think they got the most talent.
Okay. What about you, D King, man?
I'm going with them. Go to Misty Valley Eagles, man. You know how we do it on Misty Valley. I got Klein Forest. I got Klein coming in second. Now, I will say this. It is going to be close. Klein has some players. Klein has some players. I'm not sure how deep Klein Forest is this year, but I know Klein definitely has some players, so it's going to be close. I'm going to go with Klein Collins, and then I think think I can sneak in Klein Oak, maybe. And if not, then I'm thinking maybe Tomball, maybe. I don't know how or why, but just a maybe. I know crazy things happen, man. So I'm
But
thinking,
they got a
you
new.
know what I think? No. I'm
They
sorry.
got a
I'm
new
gonna
head
take that
coach.
back. Huh?
Tomball got a new head coach.
Tomball got there. Yes, I thought so. I wasn't sure, so that's why I didn't speak on it. But maybe Klein Kane. Klein Kane lost a lot, but I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
But I don't know. But honestly, they can play a round of Fortnite for the last two spots, last three spots, or the last spot in that district. They can play a battle royale.
The first three, you right. The fourth will probably be between Klein Oak and Tomball. You close. Because Klein Oak and Tomball, I think, depending on what guys they got coming in, younger guys and stuff like that. Because I think Tomball had like a move in or something like that as well. Even though Jesse left, I think they had like a move in or whatever. But yeah, Klein Force, Klein Collins for sure. 3 Klein, 2, and then Klein Oak and Tomball will be 4th. So.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna go with Klein number 1, Klein Forest number 2, Klein Collins will be my number 3, and then that 4th spot is gonna be open. So either Klein Oak, Tomball, or Tomball Memorial. I know for sure that one of those 3 is gonna take the 4th spot. Which one it is, I have no clue, man. Rob, Rob.
Bro, my phone tripping,
It's
man.
that service, man. I keep telling you who you need to switch to.
I don't make enough to switch to Verizon.
No.
Exactly. That's what I got.
No. AT&T. We finna come out with the 6G first. I'm telling you, Rob, you gotta get off that Cricket Wireless, man.
I'm on Sprint, brother. Try again.
That's almost equivalent to cricket.
I'm not even gonna slow the show down saying nothing. Y'all right.
All right, who's your MVP? Mine is I think Jalen Collins gonna win MVP.
Jalen who?
Jalen Collins.
From Klein Forest?
Klein Forest.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Chandler Williams.
Chandler
I
Williams.
was gonna say Chandler Williams probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chandler
I don't
Williams.
know if Jalen Collins can control his turnovers. He turns the ball over a lot. So I don't know about the district, the MVP of that. Now, there is a sophomore at Klein. Cannot think of his name. He can play. He can play. I need
Aaron.
to look it up.
Aaron is his first name.
I believe so.
Ain't it Aaron Perez? No, he's at Collins.
No, it's not Perez. It's a I don't know, but they do have they have a player that's really good.
But is he gonna play varsity though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Coach Arnold plays upper class.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I know.
He plays upper class, and they got a bunch of seniors again this year. A bunch of them.
Nah, he gonna play. He should play.
Mr. Dude said get a beeper, Rob.
I got one for work.
Just get a beeper, man.
I love to hate me on here, boy. I love y'all.
Rob, we just like messing with you, man.
Oh, I love it.
District 16. This is the last district in Region 2. This district has this is a Cy Fair district. You got Cy Woods, Cy Ranch, Cy Park, Cy Lakes, Cy Falls, Langham Creek, Cy Springs, and then Bridgeland.
This thing is this is some good basketball. This is a good basketball game.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Cy Ranch, Cy Falls, Cy Park, any one of them can get first place. Any one of them.
One of them?
Yeah, because when you see South Falls, you got Josiah Wright, pretty much probably gonna be district MVP. You got JoJo on that team. You know, I knew you was
it's some thinking. It's some thinking.
You know, they're deep. They got Xavier at the point guard who can shoot the ball. You know, they got a really good team this year. Size, everything. Ranch, you know, they got pretty much everybody back who played pretty much last year. They got everybody back except for Mason Docks. But you know, I'm gonna give Mr. Raspberry some love here because Raspberry is playing really good at the point guard position this year.
Point guard.
Yeah, he played point guard most of the summer with Takeover, you know, point guard at Side Ranch, things like that. Been doing pretty good at it. You know, he actually has gotten better with his ball handling, you know, especially with pressure, which he can already shoot the ball. Then South Park, I feel like they are so scrappy defensively. They play hard. They got shooters. The big boy, he's gotten better. He's looking real good this year. So I just think those teams all kind of have different elements of the way they play that will give them an edge when they play against each other. You know, where I think the years before, you know, you had a little bit more dominance in certain areas and things like that. So,
man, the Raspberry crew putting some pressure on you, man. I see they got the whole fam in the building. Man, go on say them people ain't winning that district, man. Get it out the way, man. They got you nervous, man.
Hey, look, Josiah is winning MVP. That's, I mean, nothing against DeBim, but Josiah will be the MVP. Like, that's for sure. Now, DeBim will be in there, maybe Defensive Player of the Year, you know, one of those things like that. But Josiah will be MVP for sure. Like, for sure.
This is along with another district that we're gonna talk about, and I'll say that when we get there. But this is at the top for me. This is one of the closest races, like as far as the top three teams, like besides this other district that we're gonna talk about in a few moments in the whole city, man. This is really, really tough for me to pick this district, man, because I want to see Josiah McWright transfer the summer success to school ball. I saw Side Ranch up close. Well, I've seen all three of them up close. I saw Side Park really defensively can turn your water off from different positions at the guard position. They really, really defend the ball really well. And then Harold Perkins and the rest of those dudes that play football too. Side Ranch got a good, strong team. Kobe Raspberry been playing good at the point. Maneki, Son, D1 playing good. I think I'm gonna go with South Falls one though. I love I like Josiah McWright, but I think Big Kid Tugler is the tipping point for me because he's been playing consistent every time I see them. So I'm gonna go South Falls 1. I'm gonna go Side Ranch 2 and South Park 3. And the fourth spot, I don't know. Cause in my head, I just think the 6'11" kid gonna give them for Side Ranch, the Burns kid. I don't know why. I think a light switch gonna turn on in the season. That's just my opinion.
Just sit back, dog. Just sit back, dog. Stop that, bro. You can't be.
I can't see his facial expressions because my phone is frozen up. So if he makes some facial expressions, I can't see it. So probably that's a good thing because that's just what I think. But I like Maneki. I like what Maneki brings as far as athleticism. I like what Kobe Raspberry doing at the point guard position. That's my 3.
All right, the King, who you got?
Wait. Let's switch it up because you've been doing a lot of smirking over there. I know you how you feel about South Park, man. So let you go here. Well, no, you know what? No, I'm not gonna mess up the rotation. You're right. My bad.
No, you good. I could go on ready.
I'm going to go with South Park. I'm my bad. You thought you got me. No, I'm going with I'm going with Cy Ranch first, just because I seen them play. I like what they have. I don't think anybody in the district really has a good matchup for Maneki. And then they have some kids on that team that can knock down some shots. And I like defensively. I like what they do. I like what they did. I like what I've seen so far in the fall. With that, but at the same time, I like what I saw from South Falls too. Josiah, he looked like a player. You know, he looked like a dude in the fall. You know, for the most part, just the way he was approaching things. I pay attention to the best players, like communication with their teammates and things of that nature. They do have a dude in the inside who could really shut the paint down, you know. And I think Cyrance has that as well, but theirs can put the ball on the floor and make plays from the perimeter, you know. So I think that's the difference maker. But I'm gonna go with Cyrance, and then Cyrance made that playoff run last year too, right?
No, that was Cy Park.
That was Cy Park.
What team was that was in the overtime joint?
Yeah, Cy Park and Cy Ranch.
Cy Park and Cy Ranch, right? So for me, a team that experienced that and brought back several guys from that team, I feel like they should. This is just me talking. They should be able to like pick up on that and ride that momentum, have some sort of chip on their shoulder, because they lost that game in like 5-6 overtime.
Yeah, 5 overtime.
You know, so I was watching that
man.
thing online. My heart, and I ain't have a dog in the fight, you know, but like my heart hurt for whoever lost, you know. So it's like, yo, we gotta get Rob something better than this, man. But we I think those guys should come back. Come on, man, my man tripping. Bro, I think those guys should come back with a chip on their shoulder. I think those guys should win that district. Then I got South Falls coming in second. I like South Park as a team. They got some guys, they got quite a few guys over there. So I think they should be the third place team in that district. Fourth place, that's tough. That's really tough. They can play rock, paper, scissors for that. I'm just saying, like, that fourth place joint, they can play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever loses got to pay for the playoff T-shirts or something. I don't know, but I think that, and I think that thing could end up being like a tie in district. I think it could be one of those type of things, 2-way, 3-way tie in district. It's possible. Like those games are going to be really competitive, man. Over there, off of that, what is that? At 290 area, right? 290 gonna be popping. Yeah, I look forward to coming through. District MVP.
It's crazy how they all right by each other, like
yeah,
right by each other. Like South Falls and South Ranch right off of Tucker, and then South Park right off of 529. Like that, it's crazy, bro. And you got that much. The one thing I like about that district, you got those many schools that close, and you got a lot of talent just sitting there, in that little hub of kids, that, I feel like that area is going to be pretty cool. But my thing about South Ranch, I think the injury to Jalen Bernard is going to hurt.
Rob, you need some water, man?
I think from a depth standpoint.
A 4-letter word that need a beat.
God, he was out. You're right.
I think that's gonna hurt from a depth standpoint. Not without him playing. I think that's gonna hurt a little bit for them as well. So that's why I think he's gonna be very close. I don't know, man. Like that's one of the districts I just can't say they're number one, they're number two, they're number three. Because again, I've watched all three of them play very much in the fall. Again, South Park was at the preseason jam. I watched South Ranch and South Falls both in Sloan's event, Super 16. So those three teams are really, really good.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't give my MVP. I'm going with Maneki as MVP, man. I think that kid plays so hard. And, it's possible for him to average 20, 12, 15, consistently, and I don't think it is hard for him to do. So I'm definitely that's going to be my MVP, and it could possibly be a co-MVP. You know, Josiah could fill it up. He can get you 25 a night. You know, he really could. The way he get to his spots on his pull-ups and his mid-range, and you know, getting better with his catch and shoot threes and stuff. So in transition, he held. So you know, it's possible. I think it might be a tie in their district possible.
It really depends on who get first. It really depends on who get first. That's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, no, tough, super tough district. I've been juggling with this one a lot as far as who's where. And you guys basically say everything that I've been saying to myself. Any one of these, any one of those three teams can win it. Um, for me, I'm going to go with the teams that have the most experience between Side Park and Side Ranch. You know, pretty much they're bringing back everybody. Um, Side Ranch lose a couple of kids who transfer out. Um, and then Side Park, all they really lost was AJ last year. And so they're bringing back everybody else. Um, I'm gonna say that Side Ranch wins the district, and then I got Side Park second. Um, and that's mainly because of the football season as well. I think Side Park is gonna go pretty far in football play, and I think by the time that those kids come back, a couple of district games, it's going to take them a while to get back in the groove of things. So Side Ranch, um, number one, Side Park number two, Side Falls number three. But it can go any way. But I'm gonna stick with that though. Ranch Park, Falls, and then for me, four is kind of like what D King said. Except for I ain't gonna say they can play rock paper scissors. Uh, man, anyone can come in fourth. Mainly between I'm gonna say Side Lakes, Langham Creek, really between them two schools, who's gonna get that fourth spot. But you never know. Anybody can take that fourth spot. Because Bridgeland has a new coach as well, so you never know. Um, so same thing with Side Lakes has a new coach. You just never you don't know what's going to happen. Langham has a new coach. Um, so you just don't know.
Damn, I applied to the wrong school. Boy, the whole district got new coaches.
All three of them got South Springs. I know Layla Creek and Brinson. Dang, I didn't know. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach O left Lakes.
That's right. That's right. Because he lived in Tomball.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I thought about that. His son, I think his son goes to Tomball now. Oh, is his son young? I know they live in Tomball now. So that's what's up.
I don't know. MVP, I think it's gonna be a co-MVP, Maneki and Wright. I think they both gonna tear the league up, man. It's gonna be tough, man. We got help our boy Rob out, man.
Hey, we gonna get Rob a laptop. That's what we gonna do, bro. Oh, that nigga laptop, B.
Jesus, be a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
give me a laptop, bro. That cell phone ain't working, B. Like that's Sprint. I don't know why he keep come on, bro.
All right, up next we got District 17. So now we in the Region 3. This is the remainder of the Cypress schools mixed with your Spring Branch ISD. So you got Cy Fair, Cy Creek, Cy Ridge, Houston Memorial, Northbrook, Springwoods, Stratford, and then Jersey Village.
Northbrook winning that thing.
Oh no.
Northbrook getting right to it, bro. Like we ain't gonna mess around. Northbrook on their way back, I believe. No, I'm just kidding, man.
Well, you got. Well, I got Cy Creek number 1, Cy Fair number 2. Ooh. And that's tough. Houston Memorial, Stratford, and Cy Ridge will be battling for 3 and 4.
Cy Creek as your district champion, as the best team in that district?
They have the MVP in their district.
That's one person.
But this is okay. So this is why I'm gonna say this, and this is why I'm gonna say this. When you start talking about Cy Creek, Cy Fair, Houston Memorial, and Stratford, all 4 of those teams pretty much made district last year. All 4 of those teams made the playoffs last year. All right. Houston Memorial lost their best player. All right. And a lot of other key guys go along. Now, Coach Lay's a really, really, really good coach. So he's going to get the best out of those guys regardless, just what he does. Like those guys play AAU together all summer. I mean, even before the season, we had our preseason jam. They was over there playing in the primetime tournament together. You know what I'm saying? Just getting the workouts in. I have been watching the Memorial preseason like fall ball over there with Stratford. Stratford has the kid Keanu. They got the kid Luke. They got a really, really good point guard. So they're going to be good. But Cy Fair, to me, a lot of their guys are coming back. They're going to have really good coaching. They're going to play hard. They're going to play defense. They're going to run their style of basketball. And I just think like Cy Creek, I think ultimately they're going to probably have a better team this year where you got Corey Hadnot, TJ Ashford, Noah. You added the big boy they got this year that came out of nowhere. It's like 6'9", 6'8". Rebound, plays really, really hard. They added another kid, expanded kid. That's 2023. They got a couple pieces. So I think they're going to be a really, really better good team. So for me in that district, kind of what we kind of talked about with the Woodlands, with Shea being the best player in that district, but I think College Park has a better team. Like I feel like Cy Creek has the best player in that district, and that's gonna help them. Where I'm not saying I picked them first because I think they're gonna have a better team, but that district, those guys, those 4 who made it last year, is gonna probably be them same 4. But I think Cy Ridge has a chip on their shoulders with a couple guys. They got a good senior core. They got a good sophomore over there that's like 6'8", a couple good other sophomores. So I think they're going to try to find a way to creep in there. But those 4 teams, Cy Creek, Cy Fair, Stratford, Memorial, 9 out of 10 going to be the 4 teams in that district who's going to make the playoffs. And I think Cy Ridge is trying to sneak in there if they could put everything together with their seniors and the young guys. So that, to me, I like Cy Creek. And I just think when you talk about Cy Creek also going to the playoffs last year, like they have more guys returning who made a big imprint on their run in the playoffs than any other team in that district come back, where TJ Ashford and Corey Hadnot both started, played a lot of minutes and things like that. So I think that experience is going to help. So
I'm going with Stratford to win this district.
Why you keep making that face, DK? Like,
yo, I'm just go. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
I can't see your face, so I
okay.
I don't.
That's good. That's your loss. Okay. You can't see.
No, that's my game. Actually,
listen,
Lord.
No, go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. Finish off, man.
I'm picking Stratford, man. I like their inside. I like Luke Hatcher. Hawkins Polly gonna be coming back from the football field. They got the big 6'8" kid. Then I got Cy Creek, Cy Fair, and I'm gonna take Cy Ridge. And I got Corey Hadnot to win district MVP.
I got Cy Ridge first in that district.
Cy Ridge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going Cy Ridge first in the district. I believe in my boy Coach Gabe. I'm going to take. I was about to say Northbrook, but I'm gonna quit joking. All right. I got Cy Creek second in the district, closer to third than the second. All right. Followed by Stratford, then followed by. You guys ready for this?
Barbecue.
Not barbecue, baby.
Oh, okay.
Jersey Village, man.
Okay.
Jersey Village. I like Jersey Village. Got two guards. One of them is the younger brother of an older brother. That I can't think of their last. I think I want to say their last name was Cruz, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. It's two brothers.
No. You're right. You're talking about he's a left-handed kid.
Yes.
His senior. Yes. You're right.
He can really play. They also have another guard over there that is really good. Size-wise, I'm not sure, so it will be difficult. But I do think that team will make the playoffs. I don't think Cy Fair's guard play is good enough. You know, I seen them a little bit yesterday. I wasn't really a fan of their guard play. I think if they can figure out a way for the Smith kid, right? I think if they can figure out a way for the Smith kid to just like dominate the game on both sides of the floor, I think it will help him. I think it'll be close. The bottom of that last spot in that district might come down to like a flip of a coin or something, you know, because it's like 3 or 4 teams that are good, but you know what I'm saying, they're not really good, but they're good, you know, so it's going to be really close for that last spot in that district. Wow. Like Memorial, like you said, all those guys playing Just Play, playing all these leagues together, you know, so that the chemistry should be there. But, you know, I think that only gets you so far if you don't have the talent, you know. Stratford with Polly and with KD and with the guard, I think it's Luke, the kid with the hair, right?
Uh-huh.
I've been seeing that kid since he was like 5th grade. But you know, with that kid, just the way that he plays, he can make plays. If KD is aggressive, like regular KD is not good enough to get them there. You know, like he definitely has to be
Keanu.
Yeah. Keanu does.
All right, okay.
No, you know, like he no, not Kevin Durant.
No. Well, you keep saying KD. I'm like Keanu. Like,
well, everybody call him KD.
Yeah, that's what we've always like. That's what
I hear you, Ant, but all the kids that call him KD.
Yeah, like that's what we've called him like since he was like 5th, 6th grade. You know, so you know, like aggressive him is great for them. Yeah, if he's just lackadaisical, just going through the motions, taking whatever is given, it's not good enough. You know, it's definitely not good enough.
So I give you that. If KD, if Keanu plays the way he's supposed to play,
yes,
then Stratford should be probably
because Polly is going to be Polly. I've only ever seen he doesn't. He isn't.
I'm asking.
He will. He only a junior. He'll play.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've only seen him play one way, one style. You know, like he's going to be who he is. You know. But they really need KD to step it up for that team to get to the, you know, because they are a potential 2-win playoff team, you know, 3-win playoff team. It's possible they could win that district. KD should be the district MVP, but I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to take my man whose last name I cannot pronounce from Cy Ridge to be district MVP.
Jamil.
See, you know what? Hey, listen. One thing I'm gonna give you, Rob, is this. The key thing with Cy Ridge is the person you just named. Him, Trey, and Jeremiah and Brady is the key to them making the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I said that is because there's only one other him in that district, and that's Dawes, right? But I'm saying there's only one other person compatible, match-upable. I just made that word up with him in that district, and that's KD. You know what I'm saying?
Corey Hannah?
No, that the kid. I don't know why I can't say his name. He is
Jamil. But no, hold on. But when you say matchup, what do you mean?
He's talking about.
I mean because he is a taller guy that plays.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He really is more like a forward spot. You know, but he is a guard. He has some guard skills. So I'm saying there's only one other person who is comparable to him in that district. You know what I'm saying? Who should be able to match up with him? Because that's a kid that blocks shots. You know what I'm saying? He guards inside guys. He guards outside guys. He runs hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, Rob, you don't agree with me?
No, I like Jamil. I just go ahead. Finish your point, man.
It's because I see him play all summer. So
yeah.
Of course you did.
I just no, because one thing I ain't trying to do again for me. I mean, I watched Corey Hannah play. Like, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, if to me they have the keys, they have everything, the pieces. It's just during the fall when I watch them play and things like that. Like, they haven't found all the pieces together. Coach Gabe is gonna coach his butt off. And that is what it is. Like, he gonna do what he gotta do every year. I mean, he did what he had to do last year. So I don't question that. Like, that's not. I don't have it. I don't question that. My thing is them putting all the pieces, because truthfully in their district, DK is right. Like, DK right. Like, they got a 6'6", 6'7" senior. They got a 6'8", 6'9" sophomore. Jamil 6'5", Trey 6'2". Like, they have
they have a team that should, you know, like that.
Everything. They got decent, good guys who come off the bench, who can shoot, play real scrappy defense. Like, they got good pieces. It's just, I feel when you start talking about like Cy Fair, Cy Creek, and Stratford and D King, I had to realize you all right about Memorial. Like, they don't have a go-to guy like they've had in the past couple years.
Now,
they don't have a go-to guy. But I just think Coach Lay always plays his style of basketball, and it's effective. Like, just the way he does and play the slow ball, and you know, make it a possession game, and he gets his team to play really, 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 really hard. You know, they're gonna scrap, they're gonna rebound. You know, he got a couple key guys on there. Asian kid that's pretty good. You know, things like that. Like I said, I watched him play a little bit. And things like that. But I think if Cy Ridge can put the pieces together, then yeah, it's and they may do it. That's why I said they are my team that I think can creep in there. And then I think if that happens, then you have Cy Ridge, Cy Creek, Stratford, and Cy Fair all in the playoffs. You know, I just think, and again, I'll tell you about Cy Fair. The biggest thing I will say, like G-Day said earlier, Cy Fair is one of those teams you can't judge off of preseason, because their coaching style is what makes them good. Coach Sumanji, how he coaches, what he does, his style.
They have an athletic period.
Huh?
They have an athletic period.
No. That's true, but
you have some form of what you like. No, that's not. I you can't tell me that in fall basketball a team is not going. You know what I'm saying? Like they should look bad. You have
no. It's not about they should look bad.
3 days a week.
It's okay. I'm gonna give you an example. For the last 3 years, I want to say, this year, last year, and because the last time was a year before the pandemic, I think 2018, they haven't really had really good guard play. And
no, 2 years ago they had. 2 years ago they had some good. They won like 30 games 2 years.
That was 2019 or 2018.
That was 20. 19.
20,
That was
2020.
That was
2020
19.
they had solid
Yeah,
guard.
that was 19.
Yeah, they had
20.
they had the left
Ev-
wing. I can't
Evan
think of the
Butts.
They had Butts. Yep.
They
What
had
year?
Evan
What year they
Butts.
had what year they had the kid, the light skinned kid that transferred in from
Evan
Private?
Butts.
Evan Butts.
That was 20. I thought that was 2019.
No, he graduated 2020.
Okay.
1920. Yep.
Yeah.
So last
That
year.
was
No, 2 years ago.
The year before last. The same year.
This
Okay,
2 years
2
ago.
years
Yeah,
ago.
the year
You
before.
acting like Larry right now, man.
No,
You
no,
don't
no.
know
I'm
what
just
year it
because
is.
man, look, the pandemic. When you start talking about, the pandemic, throw you off because I'm like, well, hold on, the pandemic year or post pandemic when
Nah,
everything shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they didn't have a state championship.
yeah, got you. Well, but last year they made the playoffs, and again, they didn't really have like really, really good guard play. And they got the same guards coming back. I just think, again, he's another one of them coach who plays a system, and he's gonna make them play. The games are gonna be close. He's gonna grind it out. They're gonna play a system. So again, it's one of those things I think when it comes to that district, just like I was talking to Chris a couple of weeks ago. We was out at Memorial watching. Memorial, Stratford, all those teams in that district run an offense. Cy Ridge and Cy Creek are the two teams who play like full court man, get up and down, athletes, stuff like that. But like those other schools, they gonna come down, set up a play. Even when you had what's called a Memorial, Mario Anderson, they ran an offense. Boom, 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 get the boom, boom. It wasn't just okay, get the ball here. So that's what I'm saying. Like Cy Fair always has a really, really good system, and it works every time. They play hard.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's cool or whatever. But you can have a system if you ain't got no players. That ain't gonna help you. Spring Woods has a player that is pretty good. He's pretty good, and I don't know what else they have to go with him, but I know he's pretty good. But I don't know if he's good enough to get them, above 500 in that district, to make or at 500 in that district to make the playoff. But they definitely have a guy that should probably be a first team all district dude.
Because everybody else on that team, I think, under 6 foot.
No, they got another kid like 6'8".
Really?
He a senior?
Yeah, but no, he's not a senior. But he's not. He needs somebody to work with him.
He's not good.
What grade is he in?
He's not
he's not a senior, but I don't know what grade he's in.
Oh, okay.
He's a not good grade. It's okay.
He just needs some work,
man.
He just needs some work.
What you got on?
But no, for me. Oh yeah, for me, real quick. My team, first place, I got Stratford first. Second and third to me is gonna be between Ridge and Creek, and then fourth is gonna be between Fair and Jersey Village.
Bro, you just picked 6 teams.
I know
that was such a cop out.
No.
That was so
really,
easy. Like,
I don't really have no two. All right, so I'll do
4, bro.
I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Stratford 1. I'll go Creek 2, Ridge 3. That fourth is gonna be a coin flip or playing game between Fair and Jersey Village. To me, I don't think Memorial has enough. Spring Woods, like you said, they got a really good young player, but it's not enough. Northbrook. Northbrook is Northbrook
to be good, man. I just want that to be on record. I want them dudes to be good. They deserve it.
I do want them to have success.
It's been a long time.
I would like that to happen.
Hey, D King, a long time.
It's been a long time, bro. In that dumpster.
But I just think where they at, it's not gonna happen.
MVP. I don't know, man. I gotta think about that. I gotta think about that.
It's tough. That's a good district too, man. A lot of those games should be 70%.
Yeah,
70%
it's gonna be competitive, man. Very competitive district, man.
Yeah, 70% of them things should be good, man. Hopefully they do. They do double headers in that district at Coleman.
I don't know.
Like district games, no.
I don't know.
Not really.
Try to get a lot of bang for my buck this year.
Yeah, no, I know playoffs they will, but
yeah.
I don't know. All right, District 18, man. That's the HISD District 6A. Teams like Bel Air, Chavez, Heights, Lamar, Sam Houston, Westbury, and West Side.
Bel Air won.
So I do have a quick question. Is
go ahead.
is it called Sam Houston or is it called Houston's Math and
Houston's
Science?
Math and Science Technology
Okay.
School. Yeah.
So why do we call it Sam Houston?
Because
I've never.
That's what it. I think that's what it. Isn't that what it used to be?
That's what it used to be.
Sam
They
Houston.
they changed when they did the renovation of the school. They changed the name to Houston Math and Science Technology. Whatever.
Because I think when they built on that part, like built that.
Yeah,
part.
they did.
I just always wondered that as not being a Houstonian.
Yeah.
But if you go on Max Prepper, put in Sam Houston, you will not see it.
Yeah,
you gotta go like HT, whatever they abbreviations is. Like,
okay. All right, man. This your district, Rob, man. This your
I got Bel
backyard
Air. I got Bel Air
district.
1, Westbury 2. I got Lamar 3, and who else? It's Chavez,
Heights, West
Heights.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got the Heights 3rd, Lamar 4th. I like Alvarez at Heights a lot. I like him a lot. Very solid player. Westbury gonna surprise a lot of people because we actually got a good group over there. I get an inside scoop on them because I get to go see them sometimes because my son go to their school, so I see them play.
Yeah, Rob got a son. He been hiding, but it's all good.
Bel Air got
that's should be on his court. Somebody playing for somebody.
Bel Air got Jacob Cole. Everybody know him, but I like the 2 freshman kids. The Shelton Henderson kid gonna help a lot with the ball handling, and the Andrews kid is a bucket from 15 feet in. Like he can really score. Got some moves. I like those 2 youngsters. So I'm gonna go Bel Air, Westbury, Heights, Lamar. It's my 4.
I got the same way, Rob. Yeah, because of Alvarez.
Hey man, Gabriel Alvarez can play, D King.
Alvarez, and then Barreras can coach, man.
Barreras can coach,
but he can coach, man.
Ain't too many people gonna coach him.
I got the same because I really don't know. Like the only teams I've seen play is Bel Air, Heights, and Westbury. I seen West Side, and nope, not even close. Not even close.
Westbury, dude.
Not gonna even get there. So.
Yeah, Westbury. I think
Westbury,
Garrison gonna carry Westbury. Give them a
Yes.
lot of wins this year.
Yeah.
I like that kid.
Yeah,
I like him. Yo, Rob. Wait, so Rob, you didn't have Lamar making the playoffs.
I did. I had him 4th.
They're 4th.
Yeah, Van Dusen he gonna pull the rabbit out the hat, man.
Van Dusen going. He got some athletes. He got the kid that played for the Raptors. He all right. He a solid piece. And then they got a transfer from Episcopal that I saw, like a 6'6" kid in the middle. They got the guards from last year. They got the young my peoples. Yep. Jaden's brother played for them, but Gabriel Alvarez is really, really good. Really good. Of course, I'm going Jacob Cole.
He definitely
MVP, of course.
But,
yeah, Jacob Cole's my MVP as well.
Go ahead, D King.
I got Bel Air undefeated in district.
Yep.
By a landslide. We're gonna have to keep my boy Coach Kemp humble because that's all we're gonna hear in the group messages. I got Westbury 2nd. Westbury has a guard that is maybe I don't want to be rude, but my man might be 5'5", but he is tough and he can shoot that thing and he get in the paint and make play. I do not know his name. He like 5'5", dark-skinned brother. I only seen him play 2 times in the fall, and I was like, yo, that dude can play. Like look like he don't belong out there. Look like somebody's little brother, but he can play. Like so, that they got a few. They don't really have much size, So I think outside of district play is gonna be kind of rough for them because the kid named Garrison, right?
Garrison Griffin.
Yeah, the Garrison kid, like he does a little bit of everything for them.
They got a 6'7" that's on the football field.
Oh, okay.
They
So
got a
that's
6'6", 6'7" that's on the football field. So, and he got some size on him too. He can play a little
okay.
bit.
Well, that's good. No, I think that'll definitely help them because the one thing I've seen from them is just a lack of size. But I seen the Garrison kid. He got a little some leadership characteristics to him. You know, like he put his arm around dudes. He makes shots. He rebounds well. So I got them second. I do like Heights. I definitely like Heights, but I like what I seen from Lamar a little better from a team standpoint. And again, you can't judge a team off a fall because Lamar has, never mind. Let's move on. That Lamar has a point guard, that the left-handed kid, young fella, and he is a playmaker. Like he is a playmaker. Sometimes he get in his bag a little too much. Sometimes he get a little bit too much dip on his chip, but he is a playmaker and he can definitely play. So I'm gonna take Lamar third, and I'm gonna take Heights fourth.
Okay.
In that district.
Is the 5'5" kid? He like Busy Bee off of Sunset Park, man.
Sunset Park. What time is it? Yeah, I got Cole. I think it could possibly. Well, no, I don't know, man. That Bel Air probably gonna run away with that district.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But I think that Garrison dude would be a close second to district MVP, just because of like everything he does. He could be a kid that could probably be like top 5 in the city of scoring, probably.
If they sneak a win against Bel Air, do it get Cole MVP?
He should, because if they win that game, a lot of it'll be on account of him. So I definitely think it should. But here's my question to you guys: how deep does Bel Air get in the playoffs this year?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm gonna let you.
Last year they were the game before. What was it? Not the regional final, right? They were the game before that.
No, that was year before last.
So
last year they lost in the second round.
Yeah, last year they lost second round.
The year before that, when Elijah and them was juniors, they went to the regional final.
So,
against
how far?
Dickinson.
How far? No, Willis, come back, hurry. How far?
I wasn't going to.
How far do they get in the playoffs?
Everything is based off of Jacob Cole.
Did they win the district last year, G-Day? They won the district last year.
Yeah,
Who they lost to in the second round?
Ridge Point.
Ridge Point, 71-42.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad game. I think it depends. I don't know. I have them between the second and third round team. Just is my opinion. I think it's not to me, I don't think it's about Cole. I think it's about the maturation of the freshman. Can they get the freshman mature enough to help him? Because he said no more. I picked Jacob Cole to win the MVP unanimously. But I think it's the Henderson kid, Andrews kid, Jordan Burroughs, like the others for them. Can they get them up to speed to when he kicks it, they make the shot, or when he give it up, can somebody else go make a play or whatever? I think that's going to decide, in my opinion, how far they go. But I got them as pegged between the second and third round team.
I was just curious to that, man, like how far.
Yeah, because first round they'll play either Jersey Village or Cy Fair, whoever gets that whoever gets fourth. And let me not just say that's my fourth pick. Whoever gets fourth in District 17, that's who they'll get in the first round. In the second round, they'll get either a team from the Katy District or Fort Bend District. So it's going to depend on matchups, who they get. Jacob Cole should have a really huge junior season. He should be able to dominate district play, dominate first, second, third round of playoffs. I got them. I don't know, man. I want them to go to regionals, but I don't know. We'll see.
So, G-Day, let me ask you this: when you say dominate, like when they play, I ain't gonna say no team names, but when they play certain teams in district, like he should have his numbers and be chilling, like in the fourth quarters, like sitting out, right? Like that's domination.
I don't believe in chilling.
I mean,
did you ever see Michael Jordan chill?
Like that's a different animal.
All
right
right,
there.
he
We
never
ain't
came
talking
out.
about.
We're not
We
coming out
ain't
the
talking.
game.
We're not talking about the great one, the greatest of all time.
But no, I mean he should put up big numbers. The the freshmen the freshmen is going to be tough, both of them. Well, they got more
Yeah,
than two, but the main
yeah,
two
the main two.
is going to be tough. Like you said, Jordan Burroughs, if he comes to play, he's a wiry guy. He's another one. He remind me of like a Busy Bee type player as well. Um, and so they got some pieces that can help out. It's just going to be when you get to that playoff, it's going to be about camaraderie. It's going to be about playing as a unit and as a team. And Jacob Cole just got to be the leader, and I think he will be. I think they'll be fine.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Y'all, you and D Keen and G they got me over here getting text messages already.
About
Corey
trying to
Hadnot
see what I've been wrong about.
Corey Hadnot said, D King, make sure you stamp what you said about the MVP. He said he gonna guard Jamil, and then he said, G-Day says you gotta think about it.
I gotta think, Corey, man. I got Corey. Corey, know I love him.
Hey,
man.
a little Team Temple versus Team. I gotta go today. Okay, Corey. So, Corey was a guest on Carol's
listen,
Corner,
Corey had not say in Instagram say, when they played against Chris Johnson in the Dawson League, Corey had not had 36 with the game-winning buzzer in overtime with the 3.
Oh, he did. He stole it. He even stole it and dunked it. Stole it from him and dunked. Went down and dunked.
So,
yeah, that's facts.
So Corey had not say he on a mission this year, man. He already texted me. Man. So hey, I'm relating messages, bro. I got
that's good, man. I'm glad Corey watching the show, man. Shout out to Corey, his mom, his dad. They know how I feel about them, man.
Solid people.
Yeah.
Very solid.
Keep it real. Don't hold punches. They let you know how they feel. Express. I like people like that, and
they move their own way.
Who assess their kids in the right way. Like they know where my son's not good at. Not know my son's just as good because he played here or he played with them, none of that other stuff. But that's neither here or there. And so that's our picks, man. Did we pick MVPs? Yeah.
We all said Cole.
We all picked Jacob Cole.
Yeah, we said
Cole. Jacob Cole.
All right, next District 19. This is the Katy ISD district.
Ooh.
You got Katy,
yes,
Cinco Ranch, May Creek, Morton Ranch, Seven Lakes.
Let me turn
Taylor,
my phone off real quick.
And Tompkins. What you say?
I'm about to turn my phone off real quick.
For the people that was watching the show,
y'all want me to go? I'll go. Y'all want me to go first?
Go first.
I didn't need it. I just want to make sure it's May Creek.
Yes.
Katy.
What's the district number?
19.
District 19.
May Creek, Katy, Seven Lakes.
Yep.
Katy Taylor.
Yep.
Morton Ranch.
Yep.
Tompkins.
Yep. And Cinco Ranch.
Cinco Ranch.
Yep.
You said you was gonna go first, G-Day.
Yeah, I'll go first. So I got Tompkins number 1. I got May Creek coming in number 2. I got Seven Lakes coming in at number 3. And then at number 4, I'm going with Katy Taylor.
Okay. This is the district that I was saying that was hard to pick, like the Sirens district. This is the other district that I've been going through my head in a couple of weeks. At first, I was gonna pick May Creek first, but after seeing the rest of what Tompkins got, I'm going with Tompkins 1. I'm going with May Creek 2, Seven Lakes 3, and then Katy Taylor. So I got the same 4 as you. We didn't talk about this, but I got the same 4
copying
as
off
you.
me again, man.
Nah, man. But I will say those 6 games with the top 3 is like must see. They are must see games. I'm driving to Katy to go see some of those matchups.
Pick me up, Rob.
I got Tompkins 1. I got Seven Lakes and Matey Creek, either 2 or 3. I think Seven Lakes with adding Tahad Davis is going to be a really, really good team, especially if he stays healthy. I think Fob going to do showing he's doing a hell of a job over there coaching. And 4, I'm gonna throw a wrench. I'm gonna go Katie 4. Especially if Fro healthy, he got a lot to prove after this, summer. Didn't really get a chance to really play his full AAU season. So I think he has a lot to prove. Again, I think Katie is one of those teams where they got a lot of kids over there who play for big basketball AAU program. So they got another good kid who's a 2023 kid that's really, really good, plays solid. G-Day, why I can't think of his name. He got like a famous name, but he's not related to the dude who the name is. He was supposed to play for Team Temple. He got it's a famous dude name in the league. He like about 6'5". Who?
Damian King?
No, shut up. I can't think of Chris knows him, but he's over there. But I think Fro really, and I'm hoping and I'm encouraging it. I hope he really has a chip on his shoulder because if he can get into the playoffs and get in there, it'll really help him just overall. So I really hope he has that chip on his shoulder to really prove that because he should be one of the better players in that district. Purdue. There we go. Purdue. There we go.
Oh, Aiden Purdue.
Yeah. So he's a really good kid. Aiden Purdue's a really good kid. So yeah. Thank Coach Spencer and Fairway Young Films. There we go. So
D King, what you've been messaging your group chat? Fob, don't be mad at me for what I'm about to show you.
Boy, I don't even like Fob. What y'all talking about? I don't even like that dude. No, I was looking at something else. I was actually checking my DraftKings, but it's all good. I got Tompkins winning the district. All right. But this is what I do have. I have Tompkins losing 2 games in district.
Okay.
All right. I don't think they're going to go undefeated. They should. Because I just found out the other day they have this like 6'5" Hawaiian kid that transferred in that's pretty skilled. Never seen him play JV last year from what I heard. To go along with the tall the tall brother that they have as well. So that they are pretty deep. They definitely have some players, man. And they have some size. Like, them guys have really them guys have really good size for a high school team. I'm going with Seven Lakes second. Just off of what I've seen. Of course, my guy's there. One of my favorite players in the city, and Anthony Bates. He's there. They got some shot makers over there, and they have a big kid who's probably the best big in that district, man. I don't know his name.
Josh Okapo.
He played with big basketball. Him and Aiden Purdue played for big basketball AAU team.
J.O. Let's do that. Yeah. All right, so they definitely have him over there. I think he's definitely the best big in the city. And that they have some kids, man. I think that team is better than a lot of people think. I'm not sure how many of those guys returned from that playoff team where they just kind of like,
just about everybody.
They only lost one kid. They had one kid.
They were real inexperienced last year in the playoffs, like you can tell when they played against who was that they played against? I can't even remember. I don't know. I was sitting right there eating popcorn. But, like they were really inexperienced, but I think that those guys are going to come back, and it's going to be really close at the top, man. Just in May Creek, depending on how Angel what's my man name? Last
Sonny,
name?
yeah.
Sonny. Like, depending on how he play, man, he could be district MVP. All right, like I'm.
Whoa.
It sounds like a stretch.
Whoa.
The kid can
Jeez.
get. Listen to me. The kid can get a bucket. Like the kid can get a bucket. Shoot that thing in transition. He gets to the rack. He can get a bucket. Get to his mid-range shot. He could be district MVP, and this is why I say that. BB Knight might not average 25 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Like Angel could possibly average 19 to 20 points a game with the way they play, with the way Christian Kid distributes the basketball, with the shot makers around him. You know what I'm saying? It's on him. It's just on him though. I don't see BB Knight coming out averaging 25, 22, 20. You know, I don't see him doing that because that team is so good. They got Luke Cochran over there. Again, I say they got the best big in the city. He should definitely be a double-double guy. You know what I'm saying? So they got Jason Clark over there. He's a legit Division II stretch 4. If there are any Division II coaches on here right now, listen to me again. Jason Clark should be your guy. He's not a high-level rebounder, but I definitely feel like he could become one.
This kid right here.
Yes,
the truth.
Yes, that is for doggone sure. Yeah, you're right about that, Arch. But listen, coaches, Jason Clark, Division II player, he can definitely help your team. He can shoot that thing. He got a big body. I think when he matures and get a little older, 21-year-old Jason Clark is a problem. So I'm just telling you right now. So remember where you heard it first and second. All right. Jason Clark is a player. I know nothing about Katie Taylor, but I seen Katie play. I think that Davon Fro kid is really good. The Purdue kid can play too. I seen him this summer. He can definitely play. So I'm gonna take them fourth. I'm gonna take them fourth in that district. And you never know, man. That district play is tough. You know that the district play is always tough. Somebody always ends up beating somebody. A lot of people feel like they shouldn't beat in that district like every year. So it's up in the air. It's tough. Like we could be looking up and around freaking January, middle of January, and that thing is flip-flop from what everybody said. Like we don't know. It could definitely be there. But I got district MVP. Could be Angel. Could be Angel. But I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna say I'm gonna just go with BB Knight since he's the he's the guy in that district. But I got another sleeper. Anthony Bates could be the district MVP in that thing. I think he could. Just depending. If they get first place in their district some kind of way, somehow, some way, district MVP.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going with BB for my district MVP. I just want BB to get some wiggle in his dunks, man. That's all. I've talked to him about it, man.
Okay, stiff.
I've talked to BB about it. I just when you on fat, hey man, just you can do it. Like I seen you do it in videos. Just do it in the game, man. Like that's all, man. But no, BB, my pick for MVP.
Anthony Bates, Mr. Dukes. Anthony Bates was actually the quarterback at Seven Lake, but he stopped playing football.
Yeah. His dad told me he stopped playing football.
Yeah,
he not playing football no more?
No.
It's about to get real tough for some people in that 2024 class. It's about to get real tough for some people in that 2024 class, man. Because that kid there, I really think could be really, really, really good if he's playing basketball year-round now. Like, can be really, really, really good.
Traylon Porsche stopped playing football as well.
That wasn't the best decision to make. That was tough.
Heard about that. He got a basketball scholarship already, though.
He just focusing strictly on basketball. DK get the fool. Hey,
I just want the world to know. Y'all notice he only do that when I say so. Y'all know that,
he
right?
don't, man.
Yes, he do.
No.
Hold on. Rob.
It's not just when you say stuff, Rob.
So, Rob, you can see his face now?
You couldn't see my face for an hour and a half.
No. When I said Stratford and said you was like front of your face up, G-Day said Stratford, you was like,
no,
I was waiting on it.
When Willis said Side Creek, I was like,
hey,
I have
man.
nothing against you, man.
I know you. Boy, if you don't stop that, boy, I love you, boy.
Ever since my hair grew, like people been like acting like I'm attacking them, man.
I just want you to show me how to run floppy. That's all. I just want you to teach me how to run that
regular fly or floppy down?
The one you was trying to get them. The one you were trying to get them to run on that video.
That was floppy down. Give out $100 basketball. Stop playing.
All right, we're gonna move on to District 20. You got Fort Bend Austin, Fort Bend Bush. This is the Fort Bend, except for George Ranch is a part of it too. But you got Fort Bend Austin, Fort Bend Bush, Fort Bend Clements, Fort Bend is Dulles, right? Because I'll be tearing that name.
Dulles.
Okay. Fort Bend Elkins. You got Ridge Point. You got Travis, and then you got George Ranch.
And by the way, G-Day, George Ranch is Fort Bend district. They just don't have Fort Bend in front.
No, they're Lamar Consolidated District, aren't they?
No, they're like technically like George Ranch and like Terry, or technically Fort Bend. Like their policeman is Fort Bend District Police.
Oh, they're Lamar Consolidated. I thought so. Yeah.
Okay.
They are Lamar CISD.
They must have changed.
I'm going Elkins 1. Who else you said? Bush, Clements. Okay, I'm going Elkins 1, Bush 2. No, I'm sorry. Clements 2, Bush 3, and I'm gonna take Travis 4. The reason why I'm taking Travis because I'm putting pressure on Cam Crockett. I want him to be a leader. I want him to lead them to the playoffs. Yeah, go to sleep, D King. I feel
that's how he be on the court.
But of course, district MVP Chris Johnson. But yeah, so Elkins, Clements, Bush, Travis for me.
Okay.
It got quiet, so I guess I'll go. I'm going Elkins first. I'm going Bush second. Clemens and Travis close to third. You know, Clemens just still have some young guys over there. I know they got the Elijah one kid, you know, but I just don't know if they have a game changer. Now, Devon, if he's playing the right way, it shouldn't be a question to how good Clemens is, because to me he should be their best player. But if Devon is playing the right way, then Clemens should definitely be a second or third place team in that district. So it just all comes down to that. Now, there's a team, Fort Bend Austin. Fort Bend Austin could possibly be that fourth place team. I know I haven't picked the fourth place team yet, so it's almost like instead of rock, paper, scissors, they might have to play B-Spike for that thing, like we used to do back in the day. I think it's close. I think it's close. So Fort Bend Austin and Fort Bend Austin, Travis, Clemens for the last two playoff spots. But I like what I've seen from Bush. I like the way they play. I can't even tell you they got like a stud. I think the board, what's the kid first name is
Ronyo.
Yes, Ronyo, and then there's the other guard as well.
Ryan Hill.
You talking about Zion B?
Oh,
Zion B. I can't pronounce his last name.
Beer Ghosts.
Hey, Rob, let's let it go. Rob. Let's let it go.
Yeah.
So the Zion kid and my man, the Paul DeWall looking. I think the kid look like Paul DeWall. They look like twins.
Ryan,
yeah, they do.
They look like brothers, man. But he can really play. So I think with those two guys, like Bush, that's a really good backcourt. A high school backcourt. So I think that's enough to get them second in district. And don't be surprised if them dudes, beat Elkins one of those games. I think it's possible. You really don't know. It's a different type of basketball they got to play now, which high school teams are successful at. is guard oriented now. Instead of those big guys, trying to get big guys the touches and things like that. Just get out there and rock out with those guards. So I think they're good enough. So I think they're second place team. I think they should win a playoff game for sure, at least one or two with those guys. So I don't know. Travis is all on my man. I call him the sleepy-eyed kid, man. He be out there like, just going through the motions, and he got a ton of potential, man. He should definitely be a top 100 kid in the country. It's tough. It's tough, but he should. I would love to see him dominating district. I would love to see it. That would make me happy, and I don't even know the guy. District MVP, Chris Johnson, the man. I got Chris Johnson, district MVP, man. The one Willis boy say he cooked. So I got him for district MVP. Hopefully we can get a Side Creek Elkins matchup at like one of them tournaments or something. Maybe McDonald's Invitational or something. Maybe we can possibly.
I don't think it's Elkins there. I know Side Creek in it. I don't know if Elkins.
I think Elkins usually play in it. I think so.
Oh, I don't remember.
That'd be a good match. Hey, Corey Hadnot is no slouch, man.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I like to see that, man. I like to see dudes go after and get at it, man. So you should. But yeah, so I got Elkins winning that district, and I don't have Elkins winning many playoff games though.
No regionals for Elkins?
No, sir.
Okay.
I got Elkins, Bush, Travis, then Clemens. And
Clemens fourth?
Yeah, Travis third. Travis always got a lot of sneaky size. A couple guys on their team like 6'6", 6'5". Again, they won the playoffs last year, so again they got experience. I still think Clemens don't have enough just to kind of beat them out in that spot. I think Cameron Crockett, he's probably not what we want him to be, but he still does play pretty good and things like that. So I got them third and Clemens fourth, and then Chris Johnson win MVP.
Okay. Jeter?
Yeah, no, I got Elkins first. I got Bush coming in second. I don't know if I want to switch that. Yeah, I'm going to switch it. I got Clements third. And then fourth, I think fourth's going to come down to maybe a playing game, possibly, between Ridgepoint and Travis.
Side Creek played Elkins at home.
I'm
watching that game.
Oh, that's Corey Hadnot, Mom. What's the what day is that game?
Yeah, we need to know that date. Circle.
It's in November.
Most likely gotta be in November or early December at the best.
But yeah, and then I got Chris Johnson, of course, MVP of the district.
I like it.
Next district, man. Moving on, District 21. You got Beaumont Westbrook, you got North Shore, you got Humble, you got Atascocita, you got Kingwood, you got Summer Creek, and then you got C.E. King.
That district need 5 teams in the playoffs, bro.
You said they need 5?
No, yeah, and they got teams that can win multiple playoff games in that district. I think. I don't know. I know Summer Creek really took a hit, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like that transfer really hit them. They aren't as solid as before. I know Coach still coaches the same way. He's still the same thing. Like Willis said about coaches having a system and playing a certain way, but just the talent wise, it's just, man, that thing just shifted in a matter of hours. It's like, man. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Summer Creek, man. And I didn't think Atascocita was as good as they are.
He always, but again, he always find a way. Kid moved from Hawaii.
I was just about to say
Kid moved from Pasadena. He finds a way to find pieces. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If you get another MVP from a different district to transfer in, come on, bro. And he coming off the bench right now.
Who is that?
Kanye Ortiz, kid from Pasadena.
Yeah, the Hispanic kid.
5'8" Hispanic kid, the lead guard that from Pasadena BC King in the playoffs last year. But I got a Atascocita 1, Summer Creek 2, Sea King 3, and the fourth spot I'm gonna say between Beaumont Westbrook and North Shore. Atascocita is the no disrespect to nobody, Atascocita class of the district. I think they got one of the best shooting teams in Texas. If it's another complete shooting teams with like 4 or 5 different shooters, then I want to see them because that'll be an exciting game for me. The kid from Hawaii, Land, what's his name? Is it Landon? G-Day?
Yeah, Landon.
Yeah, he's gonna be a solid addition for them, a solid piece for them to lean on. Caleb Pouncey is back healthy again. Summer Creek, Jalen Goodman and Jalen Johnson, the cornerstones of their team. They got a 6'7" kid, Dan Morgan, that's gonna get them solid minutes in the middle too. He not a skilled kid, but he rugged. Like he get rebounds, he defend, he get them some form of size. So I think that's gonna help them. C King, I got to see a lot of them. I want to see, I think you said this a couple of shows ago, G, when we were talking about the Super 16. I want to see the transfer Devon Lewis give them more. He needs to give them more. Now, if he gives them the level that he was playing at Forest, then they're challenging Summer Creek for number 2. But they have a solid team. I like some of their guards. They younger. I like they got a 2024 kid that I personally like, Otis Carter. They got a lot of pieces. I like they had a solid run the Super 16. Then 4th place, Coach Benitez, system coach, run his system. And then Beaumont Westbrook always, even though they did take a hit with Cameron Mickles transferring, I like Melvin Dew's nephew, Christian Dew's. I think they'll be in challenge for the 4th spot.
What school was that?
Westbrook, Beaumont Westbrook. That's Melvin Dew's on the timeline nephew.
Y'all gonna have to tell me how November 23rd go because I'll be in Florida. But I got
this dude a pilot. That's how you do it.
Hey, my kid's playing in the Pensacola tournament, man. Lamar Port Arthur State. So,
man, this dude dang. Where you work at? I need you.
Are you stupid, dog? I got Tennessee unanimous number 1. I'm gonna throw a wrench. I got Sea King 2. I got Summer Creek 3. And I got Kingwood number 4.
That's pretty similar to what I got. Attached to number 1, Sea King number 2. I got Summer Creek 3rd, and then I got either Kingwood or Westbrook is gonna get that 4th spot.
You said you got C King well?
2nd.
Okay.
I do. I like Zach Lowe brother. I can't think of his name right now.
Xavier,
yeah.
I like what he brings. And if they can get some of them football, they got some big kids that play football.
They do.
If they can get some of those kids to come and play, be some bruisers down low, just rebound the basketball. That'll help them out a lot.
So nobody picked North Shore.
Rob did.
I picked them to be 4th. I said between Westbrook and North Shore, 4th place. They lost some kids due to transfer, like Elijah Roman.
Yeah, Elijah's at Summer Creek.
Yeah, they lost a couple of kids. But go ahead, DK. Let's see what you got.
I got a Atascocita first, man. I like Atascocita. I like Atascocita to probably get to San Antonio, man. It just depends. I just think they can just really score the basketball, and then they play the right way. They got solid, like, you got David Martinez. is still in high school. You know, like he's still solid. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
they got some players, man. Like Caleb Pouncey should be a fantastic rebounder, and he should be a matchup issue as well. He got a quick first step for a dude like that. You know, like once he gets the ball, I don't think that's talked about enough. But I got a Tascasita. I got C King second, like really, really, really second, like really good. If they were in any other district, they'll be first. Like any other district we talked about, I think they would be first in most of them. I got Summer Creek third, and I got Kingwood fourth. Man, I like Kingwood. The kid, what's the kid in the middle? The kid at Kingwood. He played for Scholars.
Demi?
Demi.
Man, that dude's solid, man. Like that dude's solid, man. He just do enough, and he just do the right stuff. Like he don't be trying to do nothing. You know, like he don't try to do nothing out of the ordinary. Like he's solid. They got the guard over there that can shoot that thing too. So I like it. But with that, dang dudes, I was just about to say, you know, like you can't count Westbrook out. You know, they play 2,000 miles an hour. You know that the coach don't take nothing. Like they're gonna be disciplined for the most part. I just think like talent wise, like these other teams got some players. You know, so that's what I'm thinking. But I do think Atascocita can get to San Antonio, like for sure. I definitely.
Who do y'all have as MVP? I think this district is interesting.
I'm gonna say Caleb Pouncey.
Yeah.
I think Pouncey.
I think his points and his rebounds.
I'm picking Pouncey to be MVP.
But I think if it's not, I think the kid who could possibly non-Atascocita kid would be the Archie.
Tyshawn Archie.
Yeah. I think Archie could definitely be MVP. I like the way he played basketball for the most part.
That's who I got. I just think, and not because he
Man, pick somebody else, man.
No. That's why I said not. That's why I'm finna. That's why I said. Let me explain. I feel like Atascocita is so deep, and the way that Coach Martinez is going to coach and how he plays his players, you know, a lot of them are going to get a lot of minutes. I mean, honestly, they like 10, 11, 12 deep. So I don't think they're going to have anybody who averages more than 15 points on their team. I think they're going to have a lot of guys who are going to be like 12, 10. A couple nights you may see somebody hit 15 because they're going to hit about 4 threes or whatever. But I just, I think Caleb Pouncey should be, because if he can average, now he's the kid who can average 15 and like 9, between 8 and 10 rebounds. Because in that district, he, like you said, he's a matchup problem. You know, if he plays on the offensive rebounds well, like he does, put backs, dunking the ball back in, stuff like that, beating guys off the dribble, because when you kind of start looking in that district, Xavier and Steve King is probably like his best matchup to his position, you know, as a stretch type of kid who can play on the perimeter. So, but he should win MVP. But I just say the way they're going to play, I think Tyshawn is going to lead Steve King in a lot of scoring. You're going to see him have a couple 30-point games, things like that, 20-something, because he can fill it up. So that's why I say that.
No, he probably will. But even last year, Justin, I can't think of Justin's last name from Atascocita. He was MVP, but like he averaged like maybe 10 points a game. Like
exactly.
And it's because, like you said, they have so many guys who's going to be able to get buckets because of the way that they play. And then if you run the table in district, it's kind of hard not to choose somebody from that team. But that's up to coaches. Coaches voting.
To answer, go ahead, Tito.
Go ahead. No, I'm done.
Now I was finna say, to answer Mr. Dude's the question he just asked, I'm taking the kid Landon. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He's from Hawaii, but he really, really solid. 6'5", wing, transferred in from Humble, go to Atascocita.
Well, he won't be like the newcomer of the year because he already played in the district.
Well, I think he just said, well, yeah, he did, but I think he underrated still because I don't think a lot of people seen him.
Yeah, no, they didn't. But yeah, no. Tyshawn gonna score a lot of points, man. He is. Not saying that, but
no, Tyson got that bop. He got that ping 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 in the game.
Yeah, he got that New
York style play. Yeah. That Rucker Park, he can go ball. Yeah. Tyson, quiet killer.
Well, I don't know, Miss Deuce. Someone they're gonna have 2 teams in regionals.
Who the second team, Mr. Deuce? Jeez. I don't know about that one. And then you got D King already saying Elkins ain't gonna make it far and reasonable. So what is Elkins' playoff ceiling for you?
First round they get probably 4th place in the Katy district, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after that,
yeah, so they get 4th.
Go ahead.
Say it again.
No, I said go ahead.
No, I said they get 4th place in the Katy district, which would probably be Katy High School, Katy Taylor type matchup, right? And that's the thing. You might want to hope Seven Lakes or May Creek don't slip down. Shoot, Tompkins. You might want to hope they don't slip down because I mean it's possible in that district the way it is. Second round they play what?
Either HISD team or that Cy-Fair Springwood district.
The Cy-Fair joint. So now you got now you got a second round matchup with like
a Cy Creek,
Creek. You know what I'm saying? Like a Stratford, like those are tough games, man. Those are really tough games. So and then you get the third round, that's when you start going to Delmar, and then you got to play. Like it's not easy, and I just don't know if they have enough guys. If they're deep enough, if they can bring enough to get them to the point they were last year. I know they were one game from regionals or something like
no, they made it 2 regionals.
They made it 2 regionals, not the final. Well, regional finals.
They made it to regional semi. They made it 2 games away from state.
Yeah, so I don't know if they have enough to get them there because even that was tough for them last year.
I think they deeper this year than they was last year though. If we
how?
They
with
got
the addition of what the new guy they have is the Jacoby, the 24 kid, the Jacoby kid, and he was a JV guy last year.
I like the guards. I got like some of the guards. Like I like the kid Ashton McKenzie. I like the 2. Well, I ain't gonna say bigs, but the 2 bigs that they have down low. I don't know. Why
would you call them bigs? What are they?
Well, one of them 6'4". So I mean, I don't think that's big.
Get out of the
but still, in high school, he's a big.
Christian.
He's a big in high school. Yeah.
But I don't think nobody got another supreme player like that to lean on inside the city like that.
But there are teams that they're going to meet that are going to be deeper and better and have multiple guys. You know what I'm saying? That can do things. Like it's like I think they lean a lot on one player. And historically, one player don't really get you to those places. You know what I'm saying? They don't really get you there to regional. Like the best teams get there. Like it's been like if you think about it in the past, it's only been a few dudes who can just like get guys to the regional finals, get guys to the state. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough.
He ain't in that mold though. Like I'm not saying he is like a fox. Of course he's not a fox, but I mean, but then you gotta. This is me, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. I factor in coaching too, right? Just like I said, I don't see too many people out coaching Barreras. I don't see too many dudes out coaching Coach Thomas, man. Coach Thomas can put some stuff together, man. He just seen a lot of stuff.
No, you're right. You're right. I can't argue with you there. But I mean, I just don't know, man. Just
I mean,
history, you know.
It's
Like,
interesting because I
don't know.
think you probably be one of the few people that'll say that. So
yeah. I just from like just seeing how it usually goes when it comes to like playoff basketball. You know, like usually guys, the deeper teams win because if you think about last year with Summer Creek, right? Like Summer Creek made a really good run. Summer Creek lost to Elkins, right?
No, they beat.
No, they lost to Tascasita.
They lost to Tascasita in the regional finals by a buzzer beater.
Tascasita, right?
Yeah, for the third time.
Summer Creek was deep. Tascasita was deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, so those teams getting that far and getting to that spot and still not being able to make it. You know, like just think about the teams that usually go to state. You know, like they got multiple guys and they bring guys off the bench who are huge factors. You know.
No, that's true. That's true. But man, fellas, man, we gonna have to finish up next week. D King, you get to come back, man.
Oh, back in this thing. Let's go, baby.
Look at Rob. It's like, oh look.
We ain't riding with that. We ain't riding with that.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look like Ray Meach next week.
Oh no, man.
Be back.
No, next week, man, we're gonna tackle we're gonna come back, finish up 21. We're gonna knock out 22, 23, and 24. It's gonna be a fun week next week, man. Finish up, wrap up, and then after that, there'll be the final preseason episode before we get into the season. So it's gonna be cool, man. Anything y'all want to leave the people with before we hop off, man?
Well, I want to say one thing, man. This show, I love the show because it creates a situation for guys like us to give neutral opinions, no matter what position, what job, who we work for, what we do. Everything we say is to try to help the kids and to try to, just continue to help the city. So I just love the situation that we have here. We're bringing D King on now. He bringing a lot of knowledge, a lot of information for people, to know and to hear. So, this platform is created to continue to give neutral opinions, not biased, no matter what we do, what our jobs are, or who we work for. So I think that's a good situation, and that's what we all strive to continue to do, no matter what people may think or how they may feel. We're on here just trying to continue to help the city and help the kids that are in the city. So another good show, guys. Another good show.
That's a good point.
No, I appreciate being on, man. I think it's cool. I hope nobody, nobody is offended by anything I say or take me too serious. Just sometimes y'all kids just not as good as y'all think they are. All right, so remember that. Just remember that. All right, the kids aren't as good as you think you are. All right.
Rob, anything, man?
Man, just another good show, man. Y'all tune in next week for the conclusion of the 6A district picks, man. Y'all get to see Damian King again. What more could you ask for, man?
In this thing, baby.
Nah, and just to piggyback off what Coach Ant said, man, like he said, man, it's a great platform. We have one of the most unbiased platforms in the city. What the world? Oh, man. Anybody and everybody pretty much is welcomed on here, man. If y'all want to get on and say something that makes sense, man, get at G-Day, man. And y'all know how to get to them. But this is open, man. This is for the people, man. We, like I said before a couple of weeks ago, man, we are nothing without y'all, man. So y'all continue to give us.
Mr. Dews, I don't never get emails. A lot of people not bold like that in the city. So I don't get emails. I don't get them.
Have a blessed week, y'all.
Yeah, y'all have a good one. Mr. Dews, if Westbrook make playoffs, I got you. I got you on the show, man. The Chargers lost, and Rob is so happy about it. I don't know why.
Hey
He
man, I'm a
waving his shirt
real
around.
fan. I'm a real
Hey,
fan.
that's good, man.
Hey Rob, who did y'all lose to?
We lost to the Ravens today. Hey,
tough.
And Lamar Jackson didn't have a great game either.
Well, we was going for it on 4th down on our own 15. So I mean, but I'm not gonna blame it on that.
Hey,
we came out flat. Came out flat.
We don't need another football show. We good.
Flat. But I love y'all, man.
Hey, man. Listen. The play clock next week, me and Rob, it's going down. All right, football talk only. The play clock. It's
the
up.
play clock.
All right?
Hey,
it's going down, man. But no, we thank y'all for tuning in, man. And until the next time, man. This is the Shot Clock.